Maria mentioned earlier like why someone would seek physical therapy, or Laurie, why someone would seek occupational therapy. So from my personal experience, let's dive right into musicians. For someone like me who's dealt with a lot of lower back and hip pain, in addition to like wrist and arm pain, just from the nature of what I do as an upright bass player and just a traveling musician, even though massage therapy has been temporary relief for me, is how is that different? Or so should someone like me possibly look into PT or OT? Would that be beneficial for someone in my position?
Yeah, I mean, with massage, it can be, like you said, kind of a temporary relief, or, it feels good, maybe for like a few days, or, a couple weeks after you get it. But I think what makes, physical therapy and occupational therapy different than, kind of the short-term fixes is that we can kind of look at, the root cause of your back pain or your hip pain, so a massage is kind of treating the symptoms, but it's not really getting down to like the why, you're experiencing that pain.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so for physical therapy, at least, like we would probably start with, assessing like your setup for your playing station, taking a look at your posture, and assessing any sort of imbalances in your own body. So
Okay.
if there's just certain muscles are tighter or certain muscles are weaker, how can we change that to kind of fix the root of the problem, and then educate you on how to manage that in the future too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For OT, very similar. Yes, you would kind of assess your positioning, so your ergonomics, and then kind of look at your overall routine, like your day-to-day activities too. Like if you're overworking your body too much, then maybe you need a little bit more like rest time. We can also teach you ways to conserve your energy, remind you to take breaks to prevent overuse. And then if the wrist and arm are painful to the point where it makes participation in other activities really, really difficult, then we can specialize with maybe possibly thinking about a splint for your hand, just so that when you're not playing, it's not getting too bent, too overextended.